Hello? Hello? Oh, good, you're here. Okay. Now, as the first video in this series suggests, I'm going to be walking you through the basics of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm going to be starting with Night 1 and doing each night as an individual video for those who want to avoid spoilers. I've already seen a full playthrough of the game and completed Nightmare Mode. I haven't played it myself yet because, I don't have the money, but I've analyzed it as best I can in such a short amount of time to try to give hints, tips, and, kind of walk you through as though I were the phone guy. So, refer to me as your phone guy if you need to. If you have any problems with the game mechanics, I'm going to be explaining them all. And I may release videos about our theories and stuff because I've already got 100,000 cropping up in my head. I'm not going to get into that because I'm also avoiding spoilers as best I can because I know a lot of you just need, help getting through a specific night, but you don't want to be spoiled on the story or what have you. Okay, so, the basics. It's really easy to survive Night 1 if you know what you're doing. Now, I've already seen Mark's video for this. I think almost everyone on planet Earth has, and he didn't do so hot just because he forgot to read the instructions, basically. So really what you need to do, the basic mechanics of the game, you click on the door to run to them. This will allow you to listen in the hallway, close the door, and flash your flashlight in the hallway. You can hear your own footsteps, but don't be worried about your own footsteps. There are other footsteps, but I'm pretty sure that they sound different from your own, because I'm assuming that the hallway has probably got hardwood floors. Anyway, different sound. Okay, so you flick the mouse down to look behind you. This will change the view to your bed. This is where the little mini Freddies spawn? Yeah, the little mini Freddies. I'm getting jumpy. I'm sorry if I stutter or anything. I'm really jumpy by myself and my house and stuff. So yeah, okay, so flick the mouse down to look behind you. You need to do this. Trust me. Those things are creepy. To close and hold the doors, you hold down shift. To close it is shift, and you have to hold it down to keep it shut. As a little child, you're going to need, to put all your force into holding a door shut. Because you are a child in this game. That's pretty obvious. I don't think that's a spoiler. You do play as a child. To use your flashlight, you have to hold down control. I'm not sure if you click or hold control. It says to hold it, but I could be wrong. And to hide the tips in-game, you hit X. Now that's the basics. That's what the tips themselves say in the game. Okay, so I'm going to be addressing now each animatronic that shows up on Night 1, but nothing else. I'm going to be addressing what would happen on Night 1, what can happen on Night 1, but I will definitely alert you because that might be a spoiler. I will go ahead and, put up a screen so you can mute it while I say that. Anyway, so, the animatronics that are active on Night 1 are Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. There doesn't seem to be a Foxy on Night 1, and I'm not sure if he shows up on Night 2 either. I'm pretty sure it's Night 3, but again, I could be wrong. The game's still new. I'm probably going to say that a lot. Game's still new, we're still trying to figure it out. Ugh, I burped, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Bonnie seems to be the most active on this night from what I've seen, but I could be wrong. Chica could also be more of a threat. I would personally focus more on Bonnie, though, because you know how Bonnie acted in the first game? Well, he or she, they do that again in this game. I don't like saying that. To keep the animatronics away from you, you will need to flash the light at them while they are at the end of the hall. You don't have to rapidly click it, you don't have any kind of limited power in this game. Thank heaven. Oh my gosh, this would be impossible with limited power. Also, you're a kid. How are you going to tell if you've got however much power left? So, your flashlight seems to be unlimited. Maybe you know what's happening and you're changing out the batteries. You have to hold down the light. You can flash it if you want. Yeah. So, you can only turn on the light when they are at the end of the hall. To know whether or not they are too close, because if they get too close, they'll kill you. So to know whether or not they're getting too close, you need to sit and be absolutely silent and listen for any kind of breathing. Apparently that's a thing. So if you hear breathing, you close the door and hold it until it goes away. So they will only kill you if you actually... I've got notes here, I'm trying to stay organized. Yeah, so They will kill you if you flash the light or if you just leave the door and just don't hold it for whatever reason, which is kind of silly. Bonnie appears to only come from the left and Chica from the right. Freddy seems to only come up behind you, and I'll explain Foxy on my second or third video. I'm not really sure. I probably will address that in the second video just to be safe. Okay, so there will be, for Bonnie, pretty much what I just said. He'll appear at the end of the hall and get close to you. Chica appears to be able to go to some kind of kitchen, and you can hear it. I can't hear it in the videos that I have watched so far, probably just because it's so quiet, you know. People who play the game and upload videos, they're going to be like, oh, well, I need to turn this down, otherwise I'll blow their ears out, just like mine got blown out while playing. So, I never was able to hear the breathing or the kitchen sounds, so I can't really tell you what they sound like. You're going to have to try to just listen yourself. I'm sorry about that. At some point, I may upload a video addressing what it will sound like, but until then, no. Okay, specific to keep Freddy away, Nightmare Freddy. I'm just going to call Freddy Bonnie Chica. I'm not going to say Nightmare, because that's a mouthful. Okay, so to keep Freddy away, you need to check behind yourself occasionally. There will be 3 mini Freddys that sit on the bed. Once 3 are on the bed, Freddy will come and kill you. To get rid of the little mini Freddys, or the Freddles as I've heard them referred to, simply train the light on them until they flip/roll off the bed. They seem to just dissolve into the bed, or just clutch their eyes and collapse. I don't know. You don't have to flash the light at them. This is a mistake that I've seen made. I'm not going to name names. You probably know who you are. I'm not blaming you for anything. But really, you need to focus your light on them, because it makes them go way faster. Without the light, you can look behind you without turning on your flashlight, and they won't do anything if you're just looking at them. But if you put the light on them, they will go... Car, please. They will go away. Oh, that's another thing. I forgot about that. Apparently is the sound of a car going by or pulling into a driveway, and it scares a lot of people, but it doesn't seem to have any kind of effect on our gameplay, so that's just kind of ambience, I guess. I would especially advise wearing headphones, even though you will get a lot of screams. It's also better because you'll be able to hear the breathing, you'll be able to hear the kitchen, footsteps, and the little mini Freddys. Now, specifically the mini Freddys, apparently you can hear them behind you from left to right or right to left in your headphones, so it really sounds like they're behind you, and it'll freak you out. Okay, time for the possible spoiler. I'm going to go ahead and warn you now. I'm not sure if this is a spoiler or not. It could be, it might not be. It's probably just better for you to know, but if you are really not wanting to give away anything, I really don't know why you're here, but okay. I'm going to go ahead and put up a picture of something, I don't know, and that picture will go away when I'm done talking. The cupcake is now an animatronic and can kill you. The cupcake that Chica was holding, we saw it on a teaser on Scott's site that, yes, the cupcake is sentient. Great. I have only seen one jump scare of this, so I really think it's a kind of Easter egg, like other Easter eggs I will address, that don't even really seem to be Easter eggs, because they seem to be necessities in the game. I thought they were Easter eggs. Let me get out of that. I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. So I'm not sure whether the cupcake appears on night 1, night 2, or even night 3. It might be start in on those nights. I'm not sure when that mechanic kicks in. Again, the game is new, and we haven't figured everything out yet. I'm sure that will happen within the next day. I'm having a friend over tonight. We'll probably talk theories for the entire night. I don't know. So, I think that's about it for night 1. Little things. Oh, yeah, spoiler over. I probably already did that. I'm silly. I'm gonna edit this later with Movie Maker. Let me think. You can honk the nose of the little Fredbear plush on your bed. So if you ever get too scared, I understand that this game is really scary, and that actually relieved a lot of stress for me. I'm not sure, though, with the nose. In the first game, it was said that if you honk the nose too much, it will make Freddy come to you quicker, which would explain I had a lot of difficulties on night 5. It was impossible. You would think he had 20 on his settings for night 5. I mean, not night 5. Yeah, night 5. Because, and I realized this later just because I would play it with my friends, and they'd be like, honk the nose, and I'd be like, yeah! And we would do some sort of rave remix with the nose. Beep, 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 beep. you know, so yeah, that's how that is. You can do the nose. Apparently none of the toys are clickable so far, not from what I've seen, like the little phone, the fan, the little robot that suspiciously looks like a rock, like the purple guy. Is that a bird? That is a bird. I'm sorry. I'm very, very distracted, like, again, home by myself, watching a bunch of playthroughs, getting myself creeped out. So yeah, that's about it for night 1. Okay, so, sorry that it cut off so abruptly. I went back and I'm editing all this, and I had a lot of trouble with it. Apparently towards the end of the video, my voice started to progressively get lower and more tinny. I don't know why, but yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and finish my little goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck playing, and I hope this helped you out.